Hey guys, welcome back to the Rags to Riches series. We're going to be going into game 2 with the Tulane Green Wave, our second team so far in this series. And it's going to be a tough one. I said it at the end of the last video. Iowa is now ranked 24th after getting a win. We are coming off of a win at Navy, and Lee Corso will pick Iowa to win on the road. Spencer Petras, 15 of 27, 196, 2 touchdowns last week. Williams had 167 and a touchdown. And Reganey, 103 and a touchdown for them. For us, Pratt, 474 yards last week, 5 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. One should have been picked up because it was tipped off our running back's hands. Either way, it will go down as a pick. Carroll with 64 yards and touchdown. And Lewis Grant, the JUCO transfer, 9 for 212 and 2 touchdowns. He had a great game last week. Iowa coming off a win, just a 6-point win over Ball State. Let's get right into this game. Looking at the overalls, they are 88 overall to our 84. 91 offense to 90 offense, and 85 defense to 82 defense. This game's actually much closer than I was expecting. This should be a very good one. For the stats this season, Iowa scores 27 points a game while we score 44. This is based off one game, but still, we are first in yards per game and first in passing yards per game, as we were pretty much all season with Navy as well. Defensively, they allow 21 points. We allow 14, again, based off one game. Their top players is Tyler Linderbaum, 99 overall center, Torrey Taylor, the punter, 96 overall, and Goodson, 94 overall halfback. Iowa wins a toss. They choose to defer. We will get the ball to start this game versus Iowa's defense. Change the playbook up again this week. Wasn't a fan of the one last week. I know we put up 44 points, but again, that was versus Navy. We could put up 44 with any playbook. Fake the give. Pitch it out to Deuce Watts. He's going to get ahead for around 3. I feel like this team's fast enough to be able to run this spread option playbook that I'm used to. In the shotgun, Carroll the offset back. It's going to be a pass to him up the middle. He's going to get ahead for around 15 yards. Big first down. Watts is going to motion over. It's going to be a play action to Carroll. We're going to be under pressure. Breaks off a sack. We're going to fumble it. It's recovered by our lineman. I was trying to throw it away. Can't throw it away. It's going to be second and long. Pratt got hurt after that last play. We're going to audible out of this. I don't like that guy creeping up when I'm running the read. Back to pass. That slant's kind of there. Gets knocked away by Evans. It's going to be third and long. If you watched last season, you know we had trouble with the quarterback spot. With injuries, especially as we had one break a collarbone out for season. Another got just hurt throughout the season on and off, and then in the final game got knocked out for the rest of the season. Hopefully we don't have troubles like this again. We're just going to toss this one deep. Does Jaquan Jackson have him beat? He does. He had it, and he dropped it. That was a great throw by Ibieta. We're going to be forced to punt. They drive all the way down, score a touchdown, and this will be our first deficit of the year with Tulane. Running a read option. Pratt's back out there. It's going to be a give to Carroll. Up the middle, trucks a man over, and stumbles forward for 6. This one's going to be a straight give to Carroll. Try to get the first here. He's not going to get there. It's going to be inches. We're going to just give him one more try here, more than likely. Can Carroll power forward for this first down on 3rd and inches? He does. Gets ahead for 4. First down for Tulane. This is going to be a screen to Grant. Play action. Throw it out to Grant. We get a couple blocks. He gets ahead for 9. It's going to be 3rd and 4 now. We're going to spread them out. I'm honestly just kind of hoping to hit Grant here. Daniels could get open. Daniels is open, except the safety's just going to make ground. And that's not a good start for us. Our defense gets a stop after a long drive by Iowa. We only have 28 yards of offense today. Iowa's defense is playing us very tight. Give to Carroll up the middle. We had some blocks. He's just not very fast. Gets ahead for 6. In the shotgun with Pratt. Going to look to pass here. We have a man kind of deep. That's Lewis Grant ahead for 18. And they're going to review this. It looks like he got both feet in. That's definitely a catch. This one's going to stand. As expected, it stands. Try something with Carroll. This is going to be a direct snap to Carroll. He's going to get ahead for around 7. Looks like we are just barely across the 50. Finally into Iowa territory. They're going to bring pressure here. We have a man open down the field. Don't have time to pass it. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Just going to give a straight give to Carroll. Honestly, I'll probably go for this if we don't get this. Up the middle with Carroll. He's going to get it, though. Don't have to worry about going for it on 4th down. 1st and 10. 5 wide here. Going to hit the comeback with Jaquan Jackson. He gets ahead for 13. This looks like one that they might buzz down and review again. Hopefully they don't. They won't for this one. We're going to run it with Carroll once more. James is going to come into motion to be a lead blocker. Well, he doesn't lead block at all. He runs outside for some reason. 2-yard rush for Carroll. Back to the air now. We got to take what we can get with this team. They're not giving us much. We're just going slowly down the field. This is going to be Carroll up the middle for an 11-yard reception. We're in the red zone. Hopefully we can finish this drive out with a touchdown. I would love to hit Grant in the end zone. More than likely going to be looking for Daniels, though, across the middle. Nope, to the outside. That's going to be Jaquan Jackson. Breaks the tackle. Knocked down at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal for Tulane. Can we get in now? This is going to be a give to Carroll right up the middle. Puts his shoulder down. He's going to be in. Touchdown Tulane. We can tie the game with an extra point. We tie the game. They go down. They kick a field goal. They will also get ball to start the second half. So we need to go down and get a score here. Deuce Watt's going to come into motion. We're just going to straight give this to Carroll. He takes a hit. Only gets ahead for 1. If we were able to break that tackle, we had a lot of space ahead of us. 2nd and 9. This is going to be Carroll coming into motion. Going to roll out. We kind of have Carroll. We're just going to run this. I was hoping we were going to get a block from, I believe that's Jaquan Jackson. He doesn't. Doesn't matter. We get ahead for the 1st. We fumble it out of bounds. 5 wide here. And just... I don't know what happened. Our lineman just didn't block, I think. They're going to take this back for a touchdown. That's catastrophic for us. What exactly happened? So our left guard just refused to block. The center takes the linebacker that's blitzing in. And nobody blocked the D tackle. Gets right in. It's going to be a 10-point Iowa lead. In the motion comes Watts. It's going to be a fake to Carroll. They're going to send pressure. We're going to get hit again. This time we break off of it. This is going to be Jaquan Jackson. He gets forward for 8. You might have to stop running these play action passes because with the amount of people they're sending, I don't have time to pass back there. It's going to be a curl. They're going to jump the route. Could have been a pick 6. The way he was playing off it, I thought we were going to be able to have that, but it's a long pass out there. It's going to be 3rd and 2. James is going to come into motion. It's going to be a read option. Bites on the running back. Pratt's going to get forward for the 1st. We're going to try something. This probably isn't very smart. It's going to be a toss to Carroll, and he's going to toss it back to the quarterback. And nobody blocks out there. Trick play doesn't work versus Iowa. They sniffed it out. Spread him out here in the shotgun pass. Pratt's going to roll out. Just going to run it with Pratt. Gets forward for 8. Makes this a much more manageable 3rd down. Spread them out 5 wide. See what can get open here. That X route is wide open. That's Wyatt. He can't bring it in. We're going to be forced to punt. And we just got a black screen for somebody. Is that Michael Pratt? If so, that is awful. We get the ball back with just a minute left. Who's out there? It's going to be Ibieta. That's... Black screen normally means a bad injury. I feel like 90% of the time. We're going to have Grant, though. Big play there. 37-yard reception with 57 seconds left in this half. That's big for us. We're going to run some curls. Maybe the tight end gets open over the middle. We're going to hit Jaquan Jackson on the curl. He gets out of bounds. First and goal for Tulane. 29 left. Going to run a swing RPO. That's blocked out there. It is. We swing it out to Carroll. He's going to get in with 20 seconds left in the half. Lead is now 4. We can cut it to 3 with the extra point. We hit the extra point. Hopefully Iowa can't get a score there. They get the ball to start the second half. They score. Pratt is still out, and we still have not gotten word back on what's wrong. They're going to blitz. We're just going to have to hit Tyreek James out of the backfield. He gets ahead for 7. Pratt with a concussion. He is only out for the game, thankfully. But still got to work with the backup for the rest of the game. As that one's knocked out, it's going to be 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3, we're just going to get Carroll give up the middle. The blocks are there. He's going to get ahead for the first and a little bit more. 2nd and 10, we're going to be back to pass once more. We're going to run it with him. Put his shoulder down. He gets ahead for the first. 12-yard run from Ibieta. Alabama wins 70-0. Sheesh. Play action pass here. They're going to send pressure. We're going to audible to something else. They blitz off the right side. Wide open. That's going to be Lewis Grant. Can he outrun him? No, he can't. 33-yard reception. Out at around the 15-yard line. They bring some pressure. We truck forward to the 10-yard line after a 5-yard rush. There's going to be Booker in for this run. Straight give to him. He's got a little bit more speed than Carroll. He gets ahead for around 6. He gets the first down. It's going to be 1st and goal Tulane. Carroll's back in for this play. It's going to be a read option. Actually, I'm going to audible to this. Just a straight run to Carroll. Right up the middle. Nobody there. He gets ahead for the touchdown. We can cut the lead to 3 once more. Defense gets a 3 and out. That is huge. As we are back on the field, we can tie with the field goal or take the lead with the touchdown. 2nd and 10. Going to try a read option with Ibieta and Carroll. He bites on it. Ibieta's got a lead blocker. He gets ahead for around 10. Make that 11 and the first down. This one's going to be a cross screen to Carroll. Watts is going to come into motion. They send some pressure. That's going to have some space. We get a block to the outside. Carroll gets forward for 9. 3rd and 1. Everybody should know who's getting this ball here. It's going to be Cameron Carroll. I'm just joking. It's going to be Booker. Can Booker power ahead for this first down on 3rd and 1? He does. He gets to the outside. He's got some more space. Booker ahead for 16. He's a good change of pace back. Even though he's technically not even the backup. Because I believe it is Tyjae Spears. I don't know why Spears isn't playing right now. Did he get hurt? I didn't even see. Anyways, Jackson in motion. It's going to be a play action to Carroll. Nothing going to open up here. We're just going to throw it away. We're going to try another screen. It's going to be Carroll out of the shotgun. It's going to be open again. Trucks his way forward for the first. Definitely in field goal range. Not really thinking about that, though, as we want to get in the end zone to take this lead. Back to the read option. It's going to be Booker in for this one. And we got a lead blocker. Probably should have cut that more to the outside. I had no idea where that corner was. It's going to be 2nd and 2. We are just slowly but surely pounding this rock down the field. It's going to be another give to Carroll straight up the middle. Cuts it back. Gets ahead for the first. It's going to be 1st and goal from around the 5. Oh, wait. I can't audible out of this because it's out of the Wildcats. It's going to be Carroll and Booker on a read option. It's going to be a straight give to Booker. Booker's going to get to the outside. Can he get the edge? He can't. He gets ahead for 3. This is going to mark us at about the 2-yard line. Now this should be Carroll. Can he get in for his 3rd touchdown and for the lead? He gets ahead. He's in. Touchdown Tulane. We are up 27-24. We can make it a 4-point lead with the extra point. He hits it. Can our defense get a stop? The defense gets a stop. We are backed up to our own 9, however. A score here could end this one, as this looks like a very runnable front up the middle, as they have no linebackers in the middle of the field. Carroll gets ahead for around 7, make it 6. We're just going to go back to old reliable here. Cameron Carroll, 3rd and 4. Can he get this? Cut it back. It's going to be 4th and 1. We're going to hurry this up. I know we are backed up way in our own spot, but you can't tell me Cameron Carroll can't get 1 yard. I believe that Cameron can get this. He's going to get ahead for a whole lot more than just 1. There is a flag. And it's going to be holding. We're going to be forced to punt it now. That's a drive killer. That sucks. They're going to go down. They're going to score a touchdown. They go back up by 3. That's so disappointing. Toss it to the outside. That's Deuce Watts. 11-yard reception. I still can't believe that holding call. That's so unfortunate. Watts going to come into motion. It's going to be a straight give to Carroll. We're going to bounce it out. He gets ahead for even more. Keeps his feet. 20-yard carry for Cameron Carroll. He's up to 98 yards. We are across the 50. Coming up on 4 minutes left in this game. Christian Daniel's going to motion over into the backfield for the read. It's a fake to him. We get a block. We're going to pitch it out to Carroll. And that's going to be a face mask. They're not going to call the face mask. Wow. So we get a holding call to bring us back on a 4th and 1 carry. And then they face mask us there. They're not going to call it. It's going to be 2nd and 7. We're going to give it to Carroll once more. Carroll up the middle. Gets ahead for 4. 3rd and 3. You should know who this is going to. Straight give to Carroll once more. He's going to be stuffed. This is going to be 4th and 1. I'm just going to hurry this up and we're going to run that same exact play. Carroll's going to get ahead for the first and a little bit more. Easy 4th down conversion. 22 carries, 111 and 3 touchdowns. He's having a great game. Old Reliable is hurt. Cameron Carroll is down. We're going to run a play action pass now. We had circle wide open, I know. But they had a safety back there. I didn't want to risk it. Ibiata gets ahead for the 8-yard rush. It's going to be 2nd and 2. Definitely in field goal range if we stall out at this point. Did I run it too much with Carroll? I might have. It's going to be Booker here on the give. Booker's been good for us when he's been in, though. That's going to get ahead for 4. Red zone halfback corner. This play is amazing in Madden right now. I don't know how it will be here. Not going to pass it. We're going to just run it with the quarterback. 11-yard rush. It's going to be 1st and goal. My problem is I don't want to leave too much time here for them, but at the same time, I don't really have a choice. Booker's still in. I would much rather have Carroll here on this power run. We're going to get ahead for Booker. Brought down at around the 1. Should be Booker once more here. Tyreek James going to be the lead blocker. Can we get in to take the late lead? We do. Touchdown Tulane. We go up 34-31. Make it 35-31 with the extra point. Our defense can't get a stop. 17 seconds left to get into field goal range. That is disappointing. As they chew down this clock almost all the way. Carroll's got a strain back. He's out for 6 weeks. That just adds on to it. 17 seconds. We have all 3 timeouts. We're going to toss this deep. We have him wide open. Deuce Watts, and it's just a bad pass. He was so open. That would have been a touchdown. That would have been the game. They are pressing out there again. We're going to have him open again. We got Deuce Watts to the 30, the 20. We're going to get out of bounds. 4 seconds left. We're going to kick this field goal to send it to overtime. We make the field goal. And we're going to overtime with Iowa tied at 38. Wow. We get the ball first to start overtime. We are without our starting quarterback and starting running back. Can we pull off this upset? It's going to be a keeper for Ibieta on the first play of overtime. He gets ahead to around the 2-yard line. First and goal, Tulane. This is going to be Booker up the middle. Can he get in for another one? He does. We take the lead. Can our defense get a stop and win us this game? 4th and 8 for the game. Can our defense get a stop? They do. We pull off the massive upset over 24 Iowa. We improved to 2-0 despite having in our backup running back at the end of the game and our backup quarterback for mostly the whole game. Carroll will be out for 6 weeks, but he won us this game. He had 4 touchdowns in the day, 3 on the ground, 1 through the air. What a game for the Tulane Green Wave. Taking a peek at the stats, Justin Ibieta, 9 of 18, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. He did what we needed, honestly. He just played a clean game. Michael Pratt, before going out, was 7 of 11 with 89 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. He was sacked 3 times before getting hurt. Ibieta did not get sacked once. Rushing the ball, our star, Cameron Carroll, 22 carries for 111, 3 touchdowns. Booker, who had to come in, 7 carries for 37 yards, 2 touchdowns. Ibieta, 73 on the ground as well. Receiving, Carroll, 5 receptions for 51 yards and a touchdown. He's the only one who scored a touchdown besides Deuce Watts. Got that big catch at the end of the game to put us in the field goal range to tie the game up at 38. What a game. A couple of teams that offered us actually played this week in UTEP and Coastal Carolina. Coastal Carolina gets a win 38-21. What a game that one was. We fought the entire way, played most of the game behind, honestly, and somehow we pull off this massive upset at home in a 45-38 thriller in overtime. Our team played great. They never gave up despite our star running back getting hurt or our starting quarterback getting hurt. Unfortunately, Carroll will be out for 6 weeks following that strained back, but we have someone in Booker who can be able to step up and take the reins at the running back spot. Just a great game. After the upset over 24th Iowa, do we get ranked? Come back next week to find out. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope to see you on the next one. Later.